Welcome to today's session. What is SQL and why learn it? My name is Daisenga Tuondes and I will be taking you through this part. Now let's get started with the content. Under this, we are going to learn about what is SQL, why learn SQL jobs and opportunity. Easy to start with the SQL and real world example. Now let us move on with learning about what SQL. Normally, SQL stands for Structured Query Language and is one of the standardized programming language used for relational database. Under this, you can do a lot of things, including manipulating and managing database. Now with the SQL code or script, you can create, read, update, and read the data efficiently. SQL code is very clear and easy to read. It looks like English human readable command. Now let us move on key points or key components in the SQL. SQL has different components. However, the main key components are the following. We have select, insert, update, and read. Now, those components have different and also we have example on the left about how you can use them. Select is used once you want to retrieve the data from the table. Insert is used when you want to add the new data. Is most used once you want to modify existing data. You have existing data, however, are no longer update. We have the read, which is used once you want to remove the data from the table or database, and also once you want to delete because they are no longer valid. Now we can see about why you have to learn SQL. Now we have different key components under the SQL. And the first one is the SQL is universal skill. Having a skill under SQL, you can work in a different industry and companies worldwide, from e-commerce, healthcare, edtech, finance, and so forth. Our second one is high demand skills. One of the most sought out skills is SQL. Whether you're going to work as data analyst, data engineer, data scientist, BI analyst, and so forth. You will need the skills in SQL. Learn and easy to run. SQL also is very easy to run. As I said before, SQL has very easy syntax. Data looks like English, readable by human, and is friendly to start with. The fourth one is a powerful tools. Based on how the SQL can accommodate thousands and millions of records, it is even easy to record them. That is what makes SQL powerful compared to other tools. Now let us go on career growth. Now with the skills in SQL, it opened the door to different positions around different companies. Now with the SQL, you can work as data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, back-end developers, and so on. Learning SQL will give you the chance and will enable you to answer different critical questions from the industry, from the company, from optimizing operations and make the best decision based on data you will be having at hands. From the startup to the big and professional company are using SQL to manage and manipulate their data. Now, let us say about the job opportunity under the SQL. This job opportunity, the salary is based the USA-based salary. We have like SQL developer, data analyst, data administrator, business analyst. We have also the remainder like data scientist and so forth. Now in industry like finance, from edtech, technology, government sector, non-government sector, energy and so on, the job market for SQL is continue and growing at high rate at rate. So the SQL you can secure a lot of opportunity widely around the world. Now let us say about why it is easy to start with the SQL. Now, once you're going to learn the SQL, you have to choose one of the database of your choice, whether MySQL, Postgre, or SQLite. All are free. However, in this course, we are going to use MySQL. Now, we are going to emphasize the MySQL. However, once you have the skills using MySQL, you already have the skills to use Postgre and SQLite because most of the syntax are 100% the same. The second step is about learning the basic command like select that used to retrieve the information, where that is once you want to make like filtering, join once you want to join the two or more table, group by one you want to go group, and order by once you want to order your finding. The third step is about doing a lot of practices. We have data available on different GitHub accounts of persons. We have Kaggle, we have other platform where you can get the data. Now it's up to you to go and start with the first SQL query on your own. Now let us move on the real world examples. Now we are going to see about where you can use SQL and how. Now let us see scenario like e-commerce. So with the e-commerce, you can do a lot of SQL query to retrieve the information you want. And all are done to optimize the inventory and market. In healthcare, you can identify how risk patient grow. Maybe based on what you want or the disease you are tracking. We have finance and HR analytics. All are the industry where SQL skills are most important and ranked. Now let us see about the common real-life tasks. So with the SQL skills, you can do about sales report, like calculating total revenue by region, product or time period. Customer insight. With the SQL, you can do identify the repeat buyer and lifetime value. Maybe you have a supermarket and you want to identify the customer that is buying your product frequently. Inventory management and performance metrics, and also other examples of common real-life tasks of someone with SQL skills. Now let's finish by here. And next video we are going to learn about relationship database or relational database. See you. Thank you so much in the next video. See you then.